Hey, good afternoon. If you're one of my new subscribers here, one of the 70-ish or 80-ish new subscribers I've got now, you might not know my whole channel and all the different stuff I put on here. It's not all just like political, social ranting and stuff. There's a whole ton of different information on different stuff I do, so you can, if you'd like to look through my videos, go ahead. There might be something odd that you might interest you from like cars or guns or motorcycle stuff, different reviews on stuff, CrossFit information, TRT stuff, which I'm actually gonna kind of delve into now, like general fitness stuff. So it's been about a year roughly since I went into my last phase of working out and getting in shape again. I kind of go back and forth due to different reasons from training and working out and then not, and depending on what's going on with my life. Excuse me. So usually I do these videos after I work out, so I'll have like a cardio cough lung all the time. So it's been about a year since I went from two like a like a fat out of shape 250 at 5'8". I used to be 5'9", but back surgery and powerlifting has shrunk me. Uh, I went from like 250 down to right now I'm at about 218. Right, I was barely able to. By the time I decided to start working out again, I was trying to help my friend put a roof on his garage, and I was a mess. I was just fat and out of shape. I could barely climb up on a scaffolding. I just felt like a totally useless slob. I was a totally useless slob. And then a good friend of mine had a heart attack, and he's only a couple years older than me. Well, he's pretty decent now. He had a stroke with it as well, uh, because of his mainly his lifestyle and eating. He's a powerlifting guy, coach, gym dude. Um, he's doing pretty well now, but that woke me up. I was like, wow, I need to do something to get my ass in gear. So from that point, I started dieting and getting all my stuff in line. So in that year, I've gone from that fat waist of 250 down to this 219, 218, 215 ish. Uh, I can do I can do like 22 chin ups now, unbroken. Uh, my CrossFit time's pretty good. Um, for being 42 years old. I had the best birthday ever the other day. I thought I was 43, but it turned out I was only 42. Shows you how much I pay attention. But so along all this fitness and diet stuff, um, working with my TRT is a really important uh, cog in the wheel. So over a few years of TRT, I've got it narrowed down pretty well. And I started an experiment today for the beginning of this year on trying a shot every other day, because I'm one of the guys that has real bad reactions to testosterone. When I do a big shot, like it's my body reacts to it way too aggressively. So I'm breaking it. I've been breaking it down, and I went to every 3 days. I have a video on it, and as you lose weight and break it down to smaller dosages, you can tolerate it and you get a better level. There's a whole shit ton to it, but I'll get into that in oh, excuse me, later video. But so this new experiment, I'm gonna go to every other day, take a shot, skip a day, take a shot, skip a day, take a shot, skip a day, and it'll be 3/10 of a milliliter, I think, per shot at 200 milligrams per milliliter. Excuse me, and I'm gonna see how I react to that low, constant, even lower, more constant dosage than every 3 days. Hopefully, it's good. Um, the amount of test I use, basically I break it down pretty good, prescription wise. There's a little bit of variance you get here, because what you get in your amp, or not your amp, but your little bottle, it always has a little bit of overage, right? So it gives you a little room to mess with. And my doctor's really good working with me. He knows I'm actually responsible with this stuff. So roughly you'll get like a mil 0.125 maybe in a bottle, just a little bit of overage. So my performance at roughly 200 milligrams in 6 days, which is a fairly high dose for sure, was pretty good. It helps me for sure in the gym, helps me feel better. So due to my reaction, I get some back acne that is a little bit bothersome, but I mean it's a decent trade-off for the my health and performance, and it helps me lose weight and be healthy. So I'm willing to take some zits on my back. It's whatever. It's a decent trade-off for me. But I tried like a month or so ago, maybe 6 weeks, to I brought my dosage down a little bit to 4/10 every shot. So and my performance definitely has lagged a bit how good I feel. So I mean, I'm going to work within my prescription range here. My back did clear up a little bit. I mean, there was a bonus to it in that aspect. But so the point of this is I want to bring my dosage back up, but do it every other day. Hopefully I won't react as badly into the estrogen conversion realm. And I'll be able to get my performance and see if I react badly and my back breaks out a little bit more. And so we're gonna do some experiment here coming up with this. So that'll be maybe a month or so, 6 weeks or so. I'll post a video on that TRT experiment. As for the rest of the 365 here performance, I'm feeling pretty happy with it. I never really worked out too hard. I mean, I definitely push it when I'm there, but at my age and the performance level I try to push when I'm there, I realize it's definitely advantageous to just rest. If I feel real sore or tired, I don't go work out. Like, so I'll push maybe 4 workouts a week maximum, sometimes 3, sometimes 2, depending on how I feel. And my performance has steadily inclined. So in my view, the stuff I've learned from this last experiment, being the absolute most diet and rest focused time frame of working out I've ever done, I've learned that I lost concentration for a second. I was listening to something. Your diet is the biggest link in the chain. Diet, rest, and then hard working out. Okay, that's how I'm gonna put this. Diet would be at the peak of the pyramid. Rest and working out is pretty much equal. But a lot of people don't work out hard enough. You definitely have to put it in hard working out and doing whatever you want to do. My friend has really good results cardio wise and physique wise by basically doing super high rep, pretty hefty, moderate weight circuit training at a fast pace. And he comes and does CrossFit with us sometimes, and he posts really good times. He's massively strong though, so any type of CrossFit weight he's pulling is almost half weight for something anybody else would do. So I mean, his cardio is almost there, but he likes to focus on weight better. So working out, that's a little zone there. This video is a little rambly, but so diet. If you're gonna try some new diet stuff, I would definitely recommend trying like a paleo-ish type stuff or like a caveman-ish type stuff. Meat, green vegetables, and some fruit, and minimize your bread and carb sugar intake like that. Get rid of pretty much everything that's not needed like that. It's all garbage. I definitely feel best and perform best on meat, green vegetables, and fruit. So I got interrupted there at the end of that video. I wanted to conclude with, it's I'm at where I'm at in a year here, pretty good shape, but in reality, I was in this same shape 6 months ago, you know. So if you're really a mess, it's not that difficult to get where you need to be in a short in 4 months, 5 months even. If you make an actual change in your diet, the most important things, change your diet, and do this for this new year coming up. Slowly attack your low carbing, slowly attack it. Take time, take a whole month, take a month and a half. Who cares if you're clipping carbs out every day until you're low, on the lowish side, or at least acceptable, then that time isn't being wasted. It's utilized, setting yourself up for time for the actual dieting to come in. So just do it. If you think you need to do something, it has to be done in your head. You have to make up your mind and do it. And make sure all these cogs in the wheel are good. And I have other videos here talking about working out without a gym. If you don't have an outlet, a place to go, you don't have a friend like I do who has a whole garage full of stuff for CrossFit, you can do a shit ton of stuff right in your living room if you need to. You can definitely kick your own ass in your living room in 15, 20 minutes easily. So there's no excuse. As long as you get those cogs in the wheel done, you're good to go. And you will lose weight. You will get in shape in 4 months. I guarantee it. And like, even if you're not in high end shape, even if you can't do, 5 pull-ups, you're still way better than when you started to, when you're feeling horrible, like you got out of your car and you were out of breath to walk into your house. So, you know, I did it. Everybody can do it, unless you have some serious physical injury. I've had shoulder surgery, back surgery. Luckily, it all panned out well, and I'm able to do stuff. So, hopefully, this video motivates people, and kind of a preview of some TRT info I'll be putting out down the road here in a month or so. So, like I said earlier, if you're one of these new subscribers I got on this channel, take a minute, roll through my videos. You might find something that you didn't know I did that you're interested in. Whole bunch of stuff in there. Me blathering about different shit that I do, because I have a whole boatload of hobbies other than, ranting about and news and politics and working out. Later.